Welcome. In front of me I have a gimbal designed, well, specifically for a GoPro right here. So it's the whatever the company right here is. I actually never heard of it. FeiyuTech. So anyway, let's just quickly go over unboxing of it and see how it performs. Now, right off the bat, one of the things that I kind of need for it is to be able to use this. But I can tell you just by looking at this image, it won't be able to do so. Anything wider than the default size of a GoPro, which this will add additional bulk, will be too big to actually accommodate anything extra. So that's a little bit of a shame. So I can already know that this won't actually function well for what I need it to. So anyway, let's pop this open. There we go. So, we got some foam, we got some puny little pouch right here, paperwork, which I don't care. So let's just eat that to the side and get the actual gimbal out. Now when it comes down to actual quality of this is probably the worst one that I've done so far in terms of how the pouch feels like. Hopefully this will work fine. Got a little tripod legs and got also charging cable. Again, micro USB. I don't know what the gimbal has with Type-C or lack thereof, but it's kind of annoying that almost literally every gimbal decides to add a micro USB. Like, it's 2022. It's time to drop this port. Okay, so see, there's some battery that I need to put in here. Do I need to charge it first? Okay, so it's got... Okay, so we got some locking mechanism right here. And there we go, there's the power button. Actually, let's first put in the GoPro right here. So, assuming this should go like this, right? Nope. Now on the box itself, it has the sensor towards the actual gimbal part, but it's not the easiest thing to actually pop in here unless I literally unscrew it probably all the way. Let's see, can I? Nope, I'm not even close. Yep, and this just literally came off. Okay, this has got to be the stupidest position that I've actually seen this go in. So anyway, let's just try to deal with this somehow. Hopefully you don't need to take it off if you put it on. Now, to be fair, and the way it's actually shown on here, it looks like it is designed to be pointed at the actual person who's holding the gimbal. So probably not the way I would want to actually utilize this anyway. Oh no, actually didn't even do that. Okay, so there we go. It's right now on here. So like I mentioned, anything bigger than the default size of the gimbal, or not the gimbal, the GoPro, will be way too big. Actually putting this on required me to literally unscrew the entire little bracket right here, which, well, not the best experience. But other than that, you can see that it's working fine. But just like almost every gimbal that I've tested, it has this stupid design. I'm not sure why. So as an example, as you can see, I'm holding it right now at an angle, and the GoPro is, I just say, facing kind of forward compared to the angle. And if you start to straighten it out, okay, no, it didn't do it. Come on. So there we go. You can see that it's shifting the angle right here. And now it's going back straight. Like, why? It's supposed to stabilize it, not look to this side. It obviously has like problems with things like right here. So as you can see, the way it's positioned right now, if I try to straighten it out, well, now it didn't do anything. It's trying to prevent hitting like edges of the stabilization right here, so the axis right here. But in certain cases it overdoes it, so it doesn't even get close to them, and it redirects the camera, which for you to try to stabilize something, and the camera, when you're trying to straighten it out, decides to just kind of go whoop, no, I'm gonna go this way. It's a little bit annoying and kind of defeats the purpose of an actual gimbal. So I'm trying to find like angles where it, there we go. I just decided to completely turn around. Yeah, that's fine. It's preventing from hitting this. So the majority of the cases it works fine, but like I said, personally I have a problem with gimbals just kind of changing the angle. When you're, I don't know, moving your hand, it's supposed to stabilize it, so like right now it just switched. It's nowhere near hitting any kind of edge. There is not really any reason why it's changing the angle. There we go. Again, it's looking more towards the right. You straighten it out or put it back in like straight up, it goes almost straight forward. There we go. Whoop. And now it's to the right. So yeah, other than that, if you don't need to deal with, if you don't care about dealing with this kind of annoyance, then obviously it's stabilized as well. You can see it right now. So just kind of maybe move it like this so you can see it in a different way. So you can see it's obviously stabilizing it quite well. Obviously the GoPro has its own stabilization, so it's even gonna go further. But yeah, other than that, it works fine. So yeah, that's basically the unboxing. Okay, stop there. Unboxing, and just kind of looking at how it functions a little bit. Obviously this is, from what I've tested, on a more budgety side. It feels a little bit cheaper, for instance like the locking of it, so it doesn't twist around. You have it by just literally pushing it forward into this latch. Same goes with this axis, though the other way around. Boop. There we go. As you can see, it's basically locked, and well, this one doesn't even have a lock, so this one is kind of freely moving, but yeah, it's basically how you lock it. So yeah, like I mentioned, it's more of a on a budget side compared to some other ones that I've tested in the past couple days. It works, from what I can see, almost as well as they do, though I haven't ever tested any of those with applications or like connecting them to the gimbal, because some of them do have option to be connected. This one just has the option for being a little retractable arm mount, and that's about it from its feature set, what I would say. So yeah, anyway, it's still okay-ish if you don't mind, like I mentioned, this kind of gimbal switching. So anyway, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.